Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He's on his way. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, that's a fine save!
Griezmann sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's Hazard. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. That intervention was very necessary. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Vidal. Umtiti. And here's Messi. Hazard. Breaks on here. Hazard. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Longley with the clearance. He's had a go! And it's Varane. Trying to get there. Modric. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Hazard! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Valverde goes short. Going for goal! Modric. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Sergio Ramos gets it back, and the counter is on. There's the through ball. Benzema. Now can he finish? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And here's Messi. Barcelona have a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Decent hit from there. Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fires from distance. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Messi proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. It's on a plate, and he's on, has a go!
Suarez really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Done very well to intervene. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! That was travelling. Battles to win it back. Azar. Well, they could break here. Valverde. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And that has been cleared. And here's Azar. It's anyone's ball. Dembele, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Rudiger did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Hazard plays it out to the flank. Rudiger cuts it out. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, good interception. Valverde. Luis Suarez. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individuals.
Has a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Longley, looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hoists it forward.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Vidal. Longley. Jordi Alba. Dembele. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Defenders on the back foot. Titi plays it forward. Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Messi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Luis Suarez. And it's Griezmann. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Time for a change in personnel. Goes for it! Oh, yes! It's
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Oh, look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Messi! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's it. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. We have already started here. Now it's Dembele. Lewis, he's had a go! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Dembele. Kante battles to win it back. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good idea, just poorly executed. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position, so what next? Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Chance, has a go! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Fabinho. Fabinho drives it forward. Conte. Vidal. Vidal goes looking. And here's Griezmann. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kante going full steam ahead down the left flank. That intervention was very necessary. Bonucci. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's surging through, and now they can launch a counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. De Ligt has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Juventus are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Lobs it in gently. Longley does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Messi. And here's Messi. And here's Griezmann. Vidal. Griezmann. Griezmann goes up and over. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well positioned to make that interception. Mohamed Salah desperately wants to get on the end of this. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the counter is on. Now the counter. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone for it! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Juventus take the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Great chance here to level it up. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's hit the bar! Shot at goal! Tries to get it clear. And Vidal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, smart save. And it's Piqué. Could be a chance. Big chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it. No. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
he's managed to get himself offside. Conte. Fernandinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hoists it forward. And here's Messi. Dembele. Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
That was a given. It always was.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
His second of the game, and an eye now for that. Heads it! Caught offside that time. Gomez. Forward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Plenty waiting in the middle. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Juventus are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Keita tries to get it forward quickly. Douglas Costa. And he heaves it forward. Suarez already with 2 goals under his belt. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's Dembele. And here's Suarez. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. He's through. Oh, they can break here. Gets away from his... He's had a shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Kante very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Keita has created 1 goal already. Keita plays it forward. Douglas Costa.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Barcelona with a chance here to increase their lead. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Has a hit! He'll try from distance. He should have put that one away.
Vidal has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Looking to dink it in. And that's been levered clear. Crunching tackle. Piqué. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Dybala, Cristiano Ronaldo, Douglas Costa. Real chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Keita knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Now it's Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by Messi! And goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. That's a throw. Vidal. Another throw-in. Time added on, 4 minutes. Jordi Alba has come steaming up from the back for this. He tries a lob. Griezmann goes short. Had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! And that will be the final act. Barcelona, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah.
Towering header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And here's Griezmann. It's a loose ball. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo, cut out in the nick of time. De Ligt gets into the right position to intercept. That's not going to make it. Dybala tries to... Oh, terrible pass. Goal! Juventus! There is the breakthrough!
Juventus are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Barcelona trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Luis Suarez. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Messi. Neymar, that's really nice. Now, what next? And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Jim, your thoughts?
Cristiano Ronaldo is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
His second of the game, and an eye now. Big chance! They've scored!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Dembele. Lobs it in gently. Jordi Alba. He gets past his man. Surely. Suarez gets flagged offside. Neymar dinks one in. That's a brilliant interception. Vidal. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a great ball. Shot at goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Dembele, good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Neymar. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Titi. Cristiano, he's gone for it! Oh, real, has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Vidal. And here's Griezmann going through. Griezmann. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Titi does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Ligt. Messi. Forward it goes. Dybala clips one through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Dybala gets up to head it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Cristiano Ronaldo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez positions himself well and cuts it out.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Speculative strike. Jordi Alba. Dembele. And the counter is on. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Messi. And here's Suarez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Juventus have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Messi. Barcelona could counter here. Griezmann going full steam down the flank. Gets the better of his man. He's had a shot! De Ligt drives it forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Jordi Alba. It's on a plate.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's Luis Suarez. Now a chance to break. Oh, they can break here. Neymar takes the long option. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Luis Suarez. And here's Dembele. Jordi Alba gets away from it. Chance! Now it's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hung. And Dybala! Goal! Juventus! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Titi goes looking. He's got away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kessié is onto it and can take it up. Mbappe, good challenge, excellent challenge. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Vieira. Vidal, who does have an assist to his name. They get a throw in. Vidal hoists it forward. Vieira tries lifting it over. Needed a better pass there. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Maradona. And that's it. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.